What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. Welcome. If you're new, welcome to this beautiful channel. And if you're not new, you guys, welcome back. Before you go anywhere, you guys, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. If you're not following, make sure you go down to the description below so you can see the link where all my social medias are at, and follow all my social medias, you guys. And make sure you guys always like every single video, you guys. And I do appreciate every single person who's rooting me on, and who's there to support me, who's just there to support me. And I thank you so much. I cherish every single one of you guys. So make sure you guys do follow me on my social medias. I will be doing a giveaway at 20,000. So once we hit 20,000, I will be doing a giveaway on here. I've done giveaways on TikTok, but here, not necessarily just yet, but I will be doing one. Also, you guys, remember, I'm only one psychic. I'm God. I'm only one messenger. God can only give me so many messages. The angels can only give me so many messages that there's so much that happens around the world that I can't see everything, you guys. So if I forget something, if something that you're wondering about your country, something that's going on in your country, something that's going on in a different country, something that you want to know about the future, not necessarily your future, but the future, comment down below, you guys. Put the comments down there. I go through them, I read them, and whatever I'm drawn to answer, that's what I answer, you guys. Whatever the angels want me to answer, that's what I answer. So make sure you guys comment, and make sure you guys share. Make sure you guys follow all my social medias, and make sure you guys stay amazing. And remember too, that all the little things that I put on here are for you guys. The lives are there for you guys to get the answers for your future. So make sure you guys tune in. Not a lot of people tune in, but I still do them because they're for you guys. That's something that I'm giving to you guys. But let's get straight to the predictions, you guys. Let's get going. The card that's going to be ruling this month is going to be the card of death, the 13th card in tarot. Why did I choose the card of death? It's because it's the 4th month. In Chinese numerology, the number 4 represents death, especially this specific year. And then on top of which, in numerology in general, 13th becomes 4. 3 plus 1 becomes 4, which is how the 13th will be seen in numerology. So the reason this card is ruling is because of that. That's the main reason as to why I chose it. But at the same time, this energy here was very present to begin with. That's why we see COVID-19 rising. We see a lot of places shutting down because this is the energy that's going to be present. This is the energy that's going to be present. It's going to be shutting down things. It's going to be closing stores, lockdowns again. And that's why we're seeing all this right now. But this card here does represent that on the 13th of this month, there could be a massive tragedy. There could be some sort of a huge catastrophe, or even after, because this card here on that day is going to be extra strong, extra powerful. Another thing that this card here tells you is that the horsemen of the apocalypse of war, the horsemen of the apocalypse of plague are going to be very present. That's another thing that's going to be there. That's why we see sickness. We see a lot of it rising. We see a lot of tension. There's a lot of tension between countries. And war, again, I've been talking to you about a war that's been like kind of like edging on. And this month, it's going to be a very crucial month in whether it starts or it doesn't start, it delays or it doesn't delay. But in this month, it's very present, and it does say that a war does want to start in this month. So that's something that we need to watch out for. On top of which, we did notice that this month started with a lot of catastrophe, started with a lot of huge accidents, and accidents are going to continue. That's what this card here says. A lot of spiritual warfare, God and the angels against the devil and his demons is going to be very present. So it means a lot of violence, a lot of catastrophe, a lot of hate crime, a lot of protests, a lot of people angry. The sun, climate. I had already told you that climate was going to be absolutely upside down. Intense weather, tornadoes, weather's going to be absolutely like we've never seen before. The elements are absolutely upside down. Water, fire, earth, air, they're all upside down. So that's why we see such intense, crazy things going on. The sun is going to be hotter. And I had already told you since last year that summer that the sun was going to be hotter than we've ever seen before, that it was coming and that we needed to be prepared. But what does this mean? It means fires for intense fires like never seen before in California and the United States. It means in Latin America as well. It means earthquakes. As we've seen, there's been an earthquake the beginning of April. There was an earthquake in Los Angeles, and I think in Mexico as well. But Los Angeles, there was an earthquake in Los Angeles, and then there was just one just recently. I think it was yesterday or today. There was just an earthquake. And what does that mean? I had already told you that the climate's going to be acting very weird. So yes, we should be expecting a strongish earthquake. We're going to continue. I still continue to see Los Angeles shaking. I still continue to see the United States shaking. an earthquake, 5 point something to a 6 point something earthquake. So definitely, you guys, I had already told you that we need to be prepared because the elements are completely upside down. That's why we see volcanoes that haven't been active in 1,000 years all of a sudden become active. That's why we see strong earthquakes just happening, weather just completely attacking Australia. In Australia, you're going to continue to be attacked by that weather. You continue to get bombarded by that weather, Australia. But that's why we're seeing all of this. But yes, there's going to be strong earthquakes for the United States. There's still at least 2 more earthquakes that and I'm going to try something new for the United States. Usually never this specific, but for the United States, either on the 13th or before or after the 13th, there's going to be a strong earthquake, 5 point something to 6 point something, the United States, California, Los Angeles, or just the United States in general. There's going to be a strong earthquake for Europe. For Europe, after the 21st, there's going to be a strong earthquake in Europe, in Japan and China. Asia, there's going to be a strong earthquake in there. There's strong earthquakes as well. The energy just continues to be moving, and that's what's going on with the sun. So the climate just continues to be upside down. What I do want to talk to you guys about is that spill that happened in Florida. I had already told you as well, climate, the elements are absolutely upside down. Climate, that spill, I already told you that I saw contaminated water for Australia, for many places, not just the US, for many places, not just Australia. So definitely, you guys prepare to have some drinking water. For Florida, I don't see that getting out of hand. I don't see that spill becoming a bigger problem. It's going to be controlled, so there's really not much worry there. Even if it spills over a little bit, it's just going to be a little bit. It's not going to be enough to cause a bigger problem. But yes, climate, again, you guys, climate, prepare yourself. Have yourself that emergency stockpile, food, water, emergency first aid kit and stuff like that. Prepare yourself, you guys, because the elements are going to continue to be upside down for the next 10 years. Immigrants, immigration. What's going to happen with that, you guys? I already told you that there's going to be a bill. There's going to be a bunch of bills, actually, that are going to be coming out and that are going to allow thousands of immigrants to come to the United States. But one question I did receive was, someone did say that I talk about all this that's happening around the world, but I have not talked about what's going to happen with the people sitting in the immigration camps. And what I do see is proposals. I do see them getting a proposal to allow them to come into the United States and allow them to stay, with a proposal of, you know, reporting in, make sure you're good for a couple years, and then you can stay here permanently. It's like they're going to give them a chance. So I do see that coming for as well. Remember, Latin America has a lot of luck. Latin America has the divine energy around them, the divine grace that's going to be helping them come out of their problems. Changes for Latin America, a lot of radical change for Latin America. A lot of countries, a lot of países are going to be coming out of their many year-long problems that they've had. The Dreamers Bill, you guys. The Dreamers Bill, is it going to pass? I do see something passing, you guys. I do see, I want to say yes, but at the same time, I also see delays on it. I do see it taking a little bit longer, but we're going to be getting news on it, on what's going on with it pretty soon, sometime mid-April, whether it gets approved or it gets set back for some editing. But I do see something passing. Remember, you guys, the divine grace is over Latin America. So the Dreamers Bill is going to pass. There's going to be something that's going to pass along the lines of that. In the UK, travel bans are going to begin to be lifted around June, July, whether they begin to be lifted or they completely get removed. I know for a lot of people have asked me about when is the border going to open in Mexico. It's going to open in May, completely open in May. June is when it opens up. Lockdowns for France, for Europe, when is it going to end? It is going to end either on the 13th or after the 13th. I think there was only like a 3-week time span. So if you're wondering if it's going to be longer than that, no, I see it ending. It's just going to last about 3 weeks. But the death card here continues to rule, and it is going to be causing problems. It's going to be causing people to be very radical. It's going to be causing people to be very angry, very upset. Raptures, catastrophes. It's going to be causing more planes falling, accidents, dramatic accidents, catastrophes, raptures. Another thing that this card here says is protests. Protests are going to be very present. A lot of protesting is going to be very present in the UK, United States, and Europe. Myanmar. Divine grace descends over Myanmar. The help that Myanmar really needs is on its way. This card here tells me Archangel Gabriel, the divine, the angels, God is going to send his angels to free Myanmar. So if you're wondering if this is going to last much longer, no, Myanmar, you're going to be coming out of this situation very soon. The coup is going to be ending very soon. But the death card also brings the energy of a war. 4 countries going at it, a lot of conflict between the US, China, Korea, North Korea, Russia. There's just a lot of conflict. Myanmar is involved in this as well. Myanmar needs help one way or another. Somehow they're going to be released from this, and I do see help coming their way. But I do see a war continues to be edged on, so that's something for us to be aware of. A lot of this hate, a lot of this anger is fueling this war. So we do need to be a little bit more calm. We need to calm down. We need to kind of, you guys, there's so much hate. I get on TikTok and there's just nothing but people hating on each other on TikTok. The world is become very hateful, and that influences this stuff. For the United States, I do see this card here does show me, and they do tell me that there's going to be some sort of a resignation or someone stepping down from power, either temporarily or permanently. A president, politician, someone in power, someone in political power, stepping down from their pedestal, stepping down and allowing someone else to come in power. Biden needs to take care of himself because this car is completely galloping around him, wanting to give him an intense sickness and a heart attack, some sort of a collapse, a stroke. It wants to give him and hold him prisoner. But Biden does need to be careful because this card here completely is surrounding him. Some sort of health issue or him stepping down or some sort of politician stepping down from power, either temporarily or permanently. The Tower. Earthquakes. Earthquakes, strong earthquakes this month, yes. Strong earthquakes for the United States. I already told you that Los Angeles looks like it's going to continue to shake. I see at least two more earthquakes. One of them is going to be a good amount. It's going to be pretty strong. Again, Los Angeles, California, the United States, a strong earthquake, 5-point-something to a 6-point-something earthquake. Nothing terrible is going to happen. It's just a fear. Same thing for Mexico. Mexico, there's like a 5-point-something earthquake that I do see that's going to hit Mexico too. There's going to be earthquakes literally all around the world. Asia, very strong earthquakes, intense catastrophic earthquakes. Japan, China, New Zealand as well, warnings for that. And volcanic eruptions, Latin America, volcanic eruptions, earthquakes as well. Volcanic eruptions for Europe, earthquakes as well. And with that whole police officer that killed George Floyd, this card completely surrounds him. His sentence is just going to continue to get worse. There's really no escaping this. It's going to continue to get worse. So many people talking on against him. He is going to be getting a really intense sentence. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for believing me. That is all the predictions. Remember, hit the like button. If I forgot something, if you're wondering something, if I didn't touch something that you were wondering about your country, put it specifically what you want me to look into. But from now on, you guys, if you guys want me to look into something that you're wondering about your country, about something, some sort of a bill, some sort of person, some sort of a ruler, some sort of a politician, whatever you want me to look into, make sure you put your question specifically, exactly of what you want me to look into, and I'll give you an answer. And again, they're the ones that are choosing who I answer as well, and which ones I need to talk about. But thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are amazing. I apologize for the delay on this video. I did try to be as specific as I could. Little by little, you guys, again, we're growing little by little. I'm growing little by little. I'm learning how everything works still. Like little by little, I learn more and more and more about my gifts. But thank you guys so much for everything. If you guys didn't hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the little bell. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.